my beautiful Virgos, Kim Enchantress here to do your Lions Gate portal reading for August the 8th, and it is in the star sign of Leo. So one of the luckiest times to manifest some beautiful Leo magic here, Virgo. Now the Leo sun and the bright star Sirius will create an annual cosmic alignment, otherwise known as the Lions Gate portal. So this is going to be amplified even more intensely this year because of the new moon taking place in the star sign Leo as well on the 8th of August. Now this Lions Gate portal is considered to be a significant event to many indigenous cultures, especially ancient Egypt. Now the star Sirius aligns with the earth, coincides with Orion's belt, and aligns directly with the Pyramid of Giza, so aligns perfectly, which is opening the Lions Gate portal. Now, the Leo zodiac energy is symbolized by the lion, so this embodies the energies of the animal's courage, pride, and regality. The sun is also Leo's ruling planet, which is going to charge it even more and give you loads of creativity here, Virgo, and boost your confidence. Just going to enhance that solar power. And it's going to bring a spiritual window for all the zodiac signs around this time to be able to set your intentions, embrace what's to come, receive the abundance, and create new beginnings for yourself. So the 8th of the 8th is also considered the peak of the Lions Gate portal. So you're going to feel these energies several weeks beforehand and possibly after the 8th of August. Now, during this lunation, the moon will align with the sun in Leo and bring that fresh lunar cycle, bringing all your passions to the forefront here. It's going to supercharge your ability to start all over again, start afresh, start new. So I'm using the Egyptian Lenormand cards for the energies of this reading, and I've chosen 3 spiritual cards in the deck, and the first one is the tree. Now the tree is normally representing your health, the state of your health, karmic situations or people. It also unveils how strong your belief system is and your philosophies about life. It's your spiritual life as a whole. And in the Lenormand readings, it also represents tribes, shamanism, Aboriginal, Druids, Native American, Indians, or any belief or spiritual path that involves nature. And the card that's fallen out for you around this time is the Crook and Flail. So this is actually the whip in the normal Lenormand decks. So I'm feeling some of you may have a long-term illness to abuse where you had to go to rehab. It's repetitive, this card. Others may have a physical or muscle pain due to exercise around this time, more intense. Or others may have arguments in the family, lasting arguments, which you're trying to heal a dispute. Now this is conflict that grew slowly but steadily over time. Now the second spiritual card is the key, which is about unlocking secrets, being successful. It's about doors opening up to your wishes, your desires. And in terms of spirituality, the key is described as higher overall universal divine energy. So spirit could be intervening at this time. It is a part of spirituality that is broad and intangible. It's where the veil is thin between heaven and earth. And it's also about your life lessons, spiritual breakthroughs, your life purpose, and connecting with the world, the spirit world. So in the Lenormand readings, the key also is important to point out individuals to see if they're of a karmic nature or if they're of soulmate connection. And it doesn't mean that this is your lover. A soulmate can mean family, friends, or lovers. So it just means that you've known them, or you feel like you've known them before. You're familiar with this person or situation. Now we're going to look at what's activated around the Lions Gate portal. And we have the garden for you. So maybe you're going to start revealing something to the public, or a significant network. This could be a revelation that you have here, Virgo, about the public, or you're going to make a public discovery in some way. Now, it could be the event of a year for some of you. Maybe some of you are gaining a key to the city, or maybe gaining access to your social group, which you couldn't access before this point. But this may be an important event. It could be a group of spiritual people, perhaps. So you're definitely unlocking something here on the 8th, something that you couldn't get to before. Now we have the cross as well as the third card, which is the Jed pillar in the Egyptian Lenormand. It represents all types of religions and beliefs, principles. It's about faith, having faith and believing. And it goes beyond the chosen spiritual path. It gets into the heart of the person's religions and beliefs. It can also represent places of worships where you go to meditate, where you go to pray, where you go to think. Just where you feel comfortable and at peace by yourself. So we have the letter, or the scroll that's come out in this card, but it is communication, the letter. And this is a destined message that you're receiving, and you may be struggling to accept the message around this time. So let's see what else is going on, Virgo. Now, Virgo, you are a mutable earth sign. You like to analyse the situations. You're very reliable, and you're a person of good detail. You like to be that troubleshooter, especially where computers are concerned. And you definitely, your motto is I analyse. Now we have 2 messages from Spirit at this time. Having fun and taking charge and being assertive. So, if you've been struggling with your health, maybe something's going to be put out into the public. Maybe you find out what this problem is, and you're sharing it with the public, perhaps. But you need to have fun while doing this, and you're taking charge and you're being assertive now. Now we've also got the Gratitude Oracle card from Angela Hartfield, and the card that's come out for you is Decision. These are beautiful cards here. I'm going to try to get that in your view. Now, if you can see, the image has 3 different scenes on this card. One scene is a river passing through this luscious green valley, where a woman sits alone on the riverbank and she's looking outward. So just down the up the top here. Now, there is a mountain range that can be seen in the distance. And the second scene is of wildflowers near a forest path. And at the end of the path is a pair of deers. So it's on the top right-hand corner. The final scene is the boat crossing a body of water down below. And in the distance you can see another boat resting in the water. Now the energy of these scenes is very different, and they have a specific attribute. So the mountain range may be the element of air or mental. The deer may be a reminder to quiet your inner circle. The forest may be earth or physicality, and the lake may be water and emotions. Now you've got to base the decision on how you're feeling emotionally at this point, what you think and how it feels in your body. Which of these scenes is calling to you? You need to ask yourself. Now there is an affirmation. I make wise decisions. thankful for my options. So you've got a decision to make here, Virgo. Now, making decisions is not always an easy thing. At times it may feel like it's paralysing you by the fear of making a wrong assessment. Now, you may find you go over your options and make a list instead of falling asleep at night. But not committing to a clear path is also a choice. For help with decision making, you might pretend you are helping a friend with a similar plight to the one you're tackling. Now, you need to ask yourself what type of questions you would ask them. What are some of the risks you would counsel them about? And would you suggest to a friend to go with a safe choice? Now, this exercise can be helpful as if it's taken outside your emotions, so you can weigh your options more objectively. You might also challenge yourself not to replicate the choices of the past. You may be prone to making a similar decision. However, something familiar that worked out in the past might not be the best one for you now. We can repeat patterns and choices even when they do not make us feel happy or fulfilled. So this is about repetitive problems and decisions and making that choice in public. Now, try pushing yourself outside your comfort zone and choose something a little bit different or completely different. If you're choosing between the two options you are familiar with, add a third possibility to widen your options. Don't believe that you have no alternatives. There are plenty of options out there, and the final decision is yours to make. Do it with gratitude, knowing there's so much more out there for you here, Virgo. So that's beautiful. So you look at these three images on the card and see which one draws your attention. How does it make your body feel? And know that's probably the right choice to make for you. So that's all I have, guys. Please stay safe and well, and I'm looking forward to doing another reading for you. Take care. Bye for now.